So for my portfolio, I have chosen teaching vocabulary. The situation that I'm faced with is, as a teacher, I'm working with a rural class made up of Australian Indigenous students where English is a second language to majority of them. This rationale is focused particularly on a grade 3 class made up of 15 students, where a large number of them are struggling to reach the Australian standards for English for their year level. A problem I've come across is their vocabulary as well. That is why this lesson is based on vocabulary. Curriculum item 1 is the book The Rainbow Serpent. I have chosen The Rainbow Serpent as it's a book that children can reflect on, as it's a part of their culture and history. What I'm wanting as a teacher is to engage the students more, just because they are ESL students. And what a lot of literature has pointed to is by getting a story and relating it to the student's own history, they'll be more engaged. As a teacher, I would go through the book looking at words, discussing words. In my examples, I've brought out words such as big and small. As a class, we'd look at words that we could be using instead of big and small. What I would then do is, up on a board, create a list of level 1, level 2 and level 3 words. Level 1 would be particularly easy words, level 2 medium, and level 3 harder. This gives the students an opportunity to be responsible for their own learning and to challenge themselves. This will be used in the second lesson with the second curriculum materials as well. So this brings me to curriculum item 2, where we will have a beach ball thrown between the students. The beach ball has a list of vocabulary words from the board, and whatever right thumb lands on, the student either has to give a definition of the word or relate it back to the story. After our ball game, we'll then go to the vocabulary activity where students will work in groups, and they will roll the dice, and whatever number they land on is correspondence to this sheet. This lesson will go for approximately 20 minutes. This gives the teacher an opportunity to assist the students who do need assistance, as well as allowing the students to get help from each other as well. So the third curriculum item in the third lesson will be a 4 corners vocabulary activity sheet. The students will choose a word off the board from lesson 1, and they will then give an illustration, put the word into a sentence, a different definition, as well as writing out the vocabulary word, just to show the teacher that they have a understanding of what the word is. This then gives the student an opportunity to be responsible for their own learning and to see if they can challenge themselves. After the student has filled out the activity sheet, they'll then stand up and explain their sheet to the class. This will also allow the teacher to see that the student does have a comprehension, and even if they can't illustrate the meaning of the word, whether they can verbally describe it to the class as well. So these 3 material items will be used over a period of a week. The third item is an assessment, and this will give the teacher an opportunity to see where the holes are in the students' learning and comprehension, as well as seeing how the students learn, what methods are best for them. And then this will be implemented into the next week to see where the teacher can improve the students' learning